If you have been hearing terms like AI, Gen AI, LLMs, agents everywhere, and still wondering how this actually applies to the real world's DevOps, cloud, and enterprise systems, this video is for you. Today, I'm going to show you how you can build an AI agent in minutes, not weeks, using a platform called Airia. But before this demo, it's important to understand why platforms like Airia are even needed. My name is Saurabh Porwal, and today we'll start with AI basics, move into what the AI agents really are, why most of the enterprises struggle to build them, and in the end, we'll also do a lifestyle demo where make an agent step by step. So make sure you watch till the end. Let's first clear the confusion around AI. Most people think that AI means like ChatGPT, a chatbot answering questions, or a fancy UI on top of LLM. But in reality, AI in enterprises is not about chatting alone. So today, AI is used for automating workflows. So, like making decisions from internal data, tools using tools like Jira, GitHub, ServiceNow, CRMs, multiple sort of tools, enforcing securities, compliance, governance, and this is where things start getting complex, especially at an enterprise scale. This shift is exactly why many teams are moving away from isolated AI tools and towards the AI orchestration platforms. So, a platform which can sit between the models, data, business workflows, and combine them all together. So, let's understand what are AI agents. So, an AI agent is not just a chatbot. An AI agent, it understands the context, it can take actions, it can talk to the tools, APIs, it can work with enterprise data, and it can follow guardrails, principles, and policies. So, for example, if you create a DevOps agent that analyzes incidents and suggests the fixes, or you can talk about a finance agent that reviews reports and flags risk, or there can be a support agent that pulls data from multiple systems and responds intelligently. It is a powerful tool, right? But here's the problem. Most enterprises still struggle with AI agents, and this is where most of the teams fail. Some of the typical problems that we're looking at is too many AI tools, no orchestration, hard-coded agents tied to one LLM, no security or data loss prevention techniques, no audit logs, no governance, long development cycles. Just to even prototype, there are organizations which take a long development cycles, and that is where you need some orchestrator agent. So the enterprises, they don't just need AI, they need AI in a controlled, scalable, and secure AI orchestration. And this is where exactly Airia comes in. So why Airia? How is it different? So Airia is an enterprise-grade AI orchestration platform designed to help teams build, deploy, and manage AI agents at scale without locking you into a single model or tool. So some of the key things which stand out are no code or low code agent builders, model agnostic. You can use any LLM, built-in security and governance enterprise integrations. Now, let me show you what this looks like in practice. So let's go and have a look at the demo. So you need to go to area.ai, and after a small registration on your email, so you should be able to see this dashboard. So the first thing that you see here is the default project. So this contains the list of projects that you have already created, or you can create some new as well. So let's create a project from right from scratch. So this is your project. So it contains your inputs, your what is the model that you want to use, and the outputs. So the first thing that you want to do is add a data source to the model. So now depending on what is the data source that you want to add, so it's got a list of available sources, which I have already added before. Now let's go on to the next one. So let's try to add a data source. Now you can add multiple sorts of data sources here. So you can have your S3 bucket or your Azure Blob Storage, or you can add a data source for Confluence. So multiple sources are available. So I would like to add, let's say I'm making an agent for a website crawler. So go to my website. And let's start up with my website on my web clone. So that's your agent. So select a project. I want it to be applicable to all the projects. And in here, you put in a top window tile. So this is the website that I want it to crawl. I'll leave the rest of it as it is and just mark it as done. So now what it is doing is it has created the data source. Let's go to the model now. So you can pick and choose any model that you want. So you can have Amazon models or Claude models, or you can have like OpenAI, DeepSeek. So these are all the different models which are available. Note that some of the models might require you to get your own API keys. So you have to be, you need to have enrolled into that model before. So let's go for GPT. I already have added a couple of them. So let's go for something new. So let's go for GPT-4 4.0. Okay. So it says that description of the model, and then you added it. So it says the display name is 4.0. Airia provides a universal key to that, and you just add it. So what we have done so far, so we have added the data source, we have added the model. Let's create a project. So I don't, I'll just remove the earlier one that I created. Let's remove that. All right, so let's start up with a new agent. So you create it from scratch. Now the first thing that you see here is input AI models and then output. So let's so if you see the inputs over here, so it tells you as to what is the sort of input that this model takes it. This input changes based on what the text input or image input or the video input, depending on what the inputs models take up. So if you select another model, so it might actually go in for a video input as well. Now in here, whatever are the models that you have added, you can change the model. You can add GPT-5, 4.1, any model that we've selected so far, or we have the options here. So let's take for GPT-5. So that's the model that we'll be using it. We've got the output. The next thing that we want to do here is add a data source. So let's go for a data source here and select any data source that we added. So we added my web crawler over there. So let's input it. What we want to do here is take up the input and point to the data source. And from your data source, you just point it to your AI model. So, and that's all that you need to do. So your agent is ready. All you need to do is publish the agent. The agent is now published. And now the agent is able to go and crawl up your web page. So let's let's ask anything from the web page. So let's see if we put in as what are the offered in this page, and we just ask it the question. Now it has read the data source. Now it's going on to the GPT model over here, and it's trying to work out, and it will give the output. So just wait. So for the first time, the indexing takes a little bit of time. The next time it will be very quick. Now it's come back with a response. So it has crawled up the web page that we gave, topmate.io/cloud, and it has given the answers. So that's how easy it is to create an agent in Airia. So I would recommend that you please go and try it out yourself so that you know actually what these agents are capable of. There are also MCP servers that it can integrate with. So you have got different sort of MCP servers, and if you want to get any external data pointing out to your LLMs, this is how you can just add an MCP server to it. You need to have some credentials for the MCP server that you're using. So that's all that I wanted to give in this demo. So uh, Please go ahead and try it. And if you have got any questions, just put it in the comment. If you want any more real world DevOps, AI, and cloud demos, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video.